We live, baby. We live, baby. We are here. We are here. Family talk. Let's discuss it. We are here, and it's a very, very special day today. But before we get to what we doing today, you got not your average chef Jimbo.
Woo woo woo.
You got Nick. You got the coach. The coach A. You got Michael Stokes.
R.I.P.
And they're coming to you live from the prison.
Then you got Nate the Great, who's not here right now. Then you got the First Lady, Cree. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy day to everybody. How are y'all doing today?
We got Cuzzo watching right now. I think that should be the first give out.
Why? Cause he your cousin?
Nah, cause
cousin.
Nah, she's the first mother on right now.
I don't see no comments.
I don't see no comments either.
I don't see no
Right,
comments.
right.
I don't see no comments.
Keep it
So we
rolling.
don't know who on here.
We don't know who on here. We see people watching, but we don't know who on here.
Hey,
what's up, cuz? Good
Uh-oh.
morning, cuz. Good morning.
Oh yeah, she a mother too.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Hey,
First give out.
We giving out to all the mothers today. First give out.
No.
Huh?
All the mothers are
Nick say, "Hold your horses, bro."
No. All the mothers ain't getting nothing.
My bad. Hey, don't
Nick
quote me
don't
on
play.
nothing I just said. Don't quote me on nothing
I'm
I
gonna
just
tell you,
said.
Nick do not play, man. He was still, even when we was trying to come to a decision, he was still trying to do something else.
Hey, that's what we need. That's what we need. Hey, man, before we get started, y'all know what time it is. It's mental health check, man. We're going to do it even before Mother's Day. That's what our show is surrounded by, is all the mothers today. We're going to start with Not Your Average Show, man. We know he's not going to give us
Shouldn't we hit the intro first?
No, we're going to do this first and we'll come
We
back
can
to
switch it up. We can switch it up, bro.
Okay, my bad.
You trying to box us in? What's wrong with you?
Nick, you
Sure.
killing my flow. I'm trying to flow with this, and you killing
My bad. You're a rapper. You know how to pick it back up.
Are you right? Not your average chef. Let's get going.
What was the question again?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm over here talking trash. I forgot
Hey,
to clear.
man, mental health check. Let's go.
Hey, man, listen. You know how I get down. You already know what
That's
it
why we
is.
ask her.
Yes, sir. Hey, hold on. Shouts out to all my Zoes. Suck out fit.
Oh, Nick, man, where you at mental health check? Bro?
I'm at a 10. What's up, Sam?
Hey, everybody said, "What's up, Sam?"
Everybody didn't say what's up, Sam.
Hey, Sam. What's up, Sam? Come on, Nick.
What's up, Sam?
There we go.
Nick, start the food.
I'm at a
Maybe
10.
you're on a different level this morning.
Yeah.
All y'all on a different level
I ain't
this
seen y'all in
morning.
a little bit, so I gotta give y'all all the energy y'all missed.
I ain't see y'all a lot bit. Shoot.
Coach A, where you at, man? Mental health check. Where you at today?
I'm 10, man. I'm 10. I got up. Life is beautiful. Everybody good on this side.
All right. Mike, what's your mental health check today, Mike?
Still looking for this mic guy. Man, it's like
It's like that's a little bit too low for our liking. So what's going on with you, brother?
hey, I'm more than my brother Kevin Samuels, man. I was hurt, man. A hot boy leader, man. I was like, dang, that man died on some gas station pills and some Red Bull. I said, damn, he ain't have to go out bad like that, bro. And plus,
Did they say why?
Cause some gas station pills and some Red Bull, I think.
Oh, yo, it's real.
Are y'all gonna do my news segment right now?
No. We ain't gonna do it right now, Coach.
I'm just giving you
We
my.
gonna do it right now.
Maybe I might be at 8 if I get some pasta this weekend.
Oh my gosh, Cree, First Lady, where you at?
I'm at a 10 this morning. Just woke up, so I'm good.
Why are you at a 10?
Did you give me a reason? Or did you give us a reason?
Well, me and you, we got a reason.
So, but why are you asking me, though?
Because
If you
it's
didn't give
you,
the audience a reason.
Cree, you know how we get down now. Come on now.
I said I'm a 10. I woke up this morning, so I'm a 10.
But isn't it amazing that you're a 10 after all the battles that you fought just to get here?
Hold on, Jimmy. You didn't even give us a number. So what are you talking about?
Jimmy's
Bruh,
trying to.
listen.
Jimmy just knows background information. That's it. So at the end of the day, I am a 10 this morning. That's it.
Thank you, Creed. I'm at a 10 this morning too. I am so happy to see everybody. We're gonna get into it. This is Family Talk. Let's discuss it. We'll be right back.
It's so good.
Tell them I ain't mad, they ain't no. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Ain't nobody ever take this moment from me. So nigga, while I got it, the fuck it, it's all good. It's all good.
Jimmy, do you not know that dumping the ball off to your big man gets him and motivates him?
Tell them I ain't mad if they ain't no. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Ain't nobody ever take this moment from me.
I don't want no smoke over there. I heard her cut somebody out in traffic. I don't want no problem with that.
For real. I'm like, no part
I don't
of
want
that.
no problem with that.
We are back. We are back. Cree, get off your phone, Cree.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining us once again. If you can please do us a huge favor. If you love us, you like us, you sometime like us, whatever. If you can do us a favor, hit that share button, hit that like button, and put some comments in. Nick, go ahead and hit me with your thing.
What the hell is he supposed to do, Nick?
Go ahead, drop an emoji.
All right.
We did what we saying.
Appreciate all family.
Yeah, we appreciate
Even
y'all.
if they don't,
Heard it from the mouth of Coach A.
it'll make us real upset.
You heard it from him himself. But y'all know what time it is. Somebody tell me what time it is. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for news with Coach A.
Boom.
Sit your butt down.
Yes,
Coach A.
you standing up, sit your butt down, because I got some news for you. Comedian Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage by an armed man Tuesday night as he performed at Los Angeles Hollywood Bowl Arena, with videos from the audience members' cell phone quickly flooding social media, showing the man appearing to run on the stage and tackle the comic. The Los Angeles Police Department said the 23-year-old man pointed a weapon, later determined to be a replica gun that had a knife blade attached to it. The suspect, identified as Isaiah Lee of Los Angeles, was arrested and accused of assault with a deadly weapon. That's crazy, man. That you know, it's that, to me, I think it's that social media influence, right? It's just a whole bunch of pressure that we're putting on people through social media to do something, either to be a certain way or to agree with them, and it's just crazy. But speaking of social media influence, Jody's boy Kevin Samuel, a YouTuber who became known for his controversial relationship advice, has died. His mother confirmed to the news. Rumors of his death first circulated on social media Thursday night. And so let me get to the article. I just lost it. So anyway, basically he was with a companion, a lady. Don't know who the lady was, but he complained of chest pains, and so I guess it got so bad that she had to call 911. And by the time the police showed up, the first responders was already performing CPR to a non-responsive body. There have been no confirmation yet. They did do an autopsy, but they haven't released anything to let us know what exactly happened to Mr. Samuel. So that's it for the news today.
That's it for the news. Jody, Mike, if you have anything you need to say about this situation, please go ahead and do it right now, because we don't want to hear it.
We don't want to hear it.
Listen, I'm gonna live on through my boy Kevin Samuel. So just because he not here don't mean y'all safe out here in these streets.
Oh my God.
There has awesome.
Somebody got to pick up the baton, right?
Yeah, somebody got to do it, right, Mike?
And Future on tour, so you know.
So listen, there has been a lot of people that's been celebrating, from what I hear. Because
How you celebrate that?
Because he was so mean. He was mean.
He was so mean.
He wasn't mean.
He was super mean. A lot of people think he was telling the truth. but shaming people and talking down to people and that's not a way to discourage other people. I think there's a place.
He was real, bruh.
That's not being real.
For real.
Insulting people is not being real.
Question.
Exactly what Sneak said.
Coach A, question, right?
We're not making a segment about.
I'm not.
We already on it now.
No, we're not.
But you can't say he was rude. These women call this man podcast, hop on this man live feed, and present themselves to be critiqued and judged by this man. So it's like he didn't go out seeking people. You brought yourself up there to get critiqued and judged, and he told you it was.
I didn't say he was being rude. I said he was.
You
mean.
did.
Anytime you call somebody fat, and
well, y'all know what the day is.
You ain't gonna break my vibe or something like that. Like,
hey, today's show is surrounded by mothers, not Samuels.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. No, we're not gonna disrespect the fact that he passed away. Definitely pray for him and his family, but we're not finna talk about Kevin Samuels on the show. You did what I'm saying. Today is about our mothers because Mother's Day is tomorrow, so today is about our mothers today.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels' mother. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to Kevin Samuels' mother. Absolutely. So before we bring on some mothers today, hey Nick, you want to tell them officially what we doing? Because apparently I said it wrong.
No, we're not gonna tell them officially, but I'll officially say Cuzzo won the first little gift card that we giving out. So
who is Cuzzo?
Shaniqua.
Shaniqua.
Yeah.
Shaniqua.
So we just need you to drop your cash out real quick. And we're gonna bless you with something.
Cuz drop your cash out. We gifting you today for Mother's Day. Drop your cash out. We are gifting you for Mother's Day.
She said, "Hey Jimmy, you ain't got nothing to say."
How you doing?
And Nick was not completely in charge, so it's gonna be more than $5.
Yeah. Nick wasn't completely in charge. Nick was trying to save his bank account a little bit. But anyway,
hey, Jimmy, you see what she said?
I see what she said.
Listen, Nick wanted us to draw pictures for him. Like, can't we just remember when we just all
not Coach doing too much.
Hey, Nick, we're gonna need you to send somebody your cash app. Send Nate or Nick your cash app, please.
Yeah, we'll get you going. But let's get it moving, man. I want to get started. Let's get started. We're gonna bring in our first mother. Our first mother, the best mother of them all. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and
bring in the first mama while I
my
get the second one ready.
You want me to get it?
I got it. We got our first mother on. Mama D. You gotta unmute yourself, Ma.
Mama D. Shout to Mama D.
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Mama?
Lady?
D, how you doing? Making an appearance on Family Talk. Let's discuss it. We love the fact that you are here. Mr. Michael Stokes requested you, so he loves the fact that you are here.
Hello, Jody.
How you doing? You see how
we don't call him Jody no more, Ma.
Hey.
His real name is Mike.
I know him as Jody.
She know him as Jody. But we're going to get started today. We got a nice little lineup. We want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. The special edition of Family Talk today. And it's also our season finale, so it's good that we leave off on a good note with our mothers. So, Mr. CM, man, we know you got a lineup. Just let's run it. Let's get it going. Let's ask some questions to some of our mothers today.
Hold on, let me bring him back. Welcome back, Jimmy. Where you went?
I know. So we got children playing with the controller. See.
First of all, Mama D, I'm glad to finally officially meet you this morning. I heard a lot of talk about you, so it's glad to finally officially meet you this morning.
Good to meet you all too.
Yeah, B told us me and Coach A couldn't ask the questions we really wanted to ask, so we had.
No. Go ahead and ask the questions. Go ahead.
Hold on.
I ain't asking none of them questions. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Oh, you ain't.
I'm gonna say okay. So, my first question, right, for you, because especially working with these gentlemen, first official question was, which kid was the easiest to deal with?
She probably gonna say the twins.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Actually, twins. The twins.
Hey.
Really? So what made them so easier to deal with instead of the first one?
And the last one.
Well, actually, they all were pretty good. You know, they were all easy to get along with. It's just when Brandon got around, you know, start smelling himself, you know, it just had to, get him back in line a little bit. And my daughter, oh my gosh, I love her to death. I can write 10 books on her, you know, so. I can write 10 books on that one. Huh?
Chanel was bad.
She was not bad. She just pushed the envelope.
Don't put Nell out there like that.
Devil, get off me.
Don't put Nell out there like that.
No, she's my daughter is awesome. You know, she was a teenager. She was a mini me. So that's what I had to deal with.
Nell said, "Don't do me." Don't do me.
She was a little me. That's all.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But I would say the twins because they watched the other two. So I think that because they saw Brandon and they saw Chanel, they just they hid theirs, so to speak. I'm not saying they didn't do nothing. They just didn't let me see it.
Yeah.
Y'all smart.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes perfectly sense. You care to share an example of how Brandon was getting out of line?
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Ma. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead, Ma. You
this is one time I was in the kitchen washing dishes, and I asked Brandon to come take the trash out. And that me. And I don't know, maybe I was having a bad day. I wasn't saved at the time, so some stuff came out my mouth. And as he came in there, it's like in one fell swoop. I just took my hand right around his neck up against the wall and I asked him who he was talking to. And he didn't say
the words she used. They make the words she used.
I did not.
We're gonna keep it PC today. I said we're gonna keep it PC.
Well, I'm saved now, so you know, back then I wasn't, so I can't say that now. But
yeah, she caught me against that wall that day.
Real hard. And I might have just been having a bad day, but the point was that all I did was ask him to take the trash out, and he wanted to try to man up. In my opinion, that's the way I took it.
I thought that's when he sucked his teeth.
That's when I sucked my teeth.
That's all he did. He sucked his teeth.
Man, you don't suck your teeth, man. That's no.
Hey, Creed. That was the last time I did it.
It was the last time I did it too. I was like, I would never do that again.
Oh, so you did it too?
I did to my mom. She was like, "Whoo, man."
I did it. My mama punched me in the mouth when I did it. Sure.
I wouldn't say I sucked my teeth. I hit one of them. And caught a right hand to the part of my ear, and that mud was ringing for a couple. I like, you ain't gonna do that no more.
Mike, if he'd done that, he'd been in the hospital. I promise you, I put him dead in the hospital.
As we see, I'm still alive, so I'm
still alive. He got all his teeth and everything. He good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Let's go. Let's roll on to the next one, Mike.
Okay. So, how much does your own mother or grandmother influence your mothering skills?
Well, my grandmother passed when I was 2 years old, so I don't know, you know, with the exception of what she instilled in my mother. My mom, she was like all of 4 foot and a half. She wasn't nothing to play with. And the one thing I remember her telling me was that as I became a teenager, how did she say that? She said, if I got so hot in my pants that I couldn't keep my panties up and my dress down to let her know when she will take me to get on birth control.
Oh.
Yeah. I never told y'all that. And I was like, I wasn't doing nothing. You know, it was like I didn't desire to do anything. I just wanted to go to school, hang out with my friends. But her whole point in saying that is that if I ever brought a baby into this world, take care of it. It was my responsibility. It wasn't hers. It wasn't my dad's. It wasn't anybody else's. And to take that very seriously. And so I took that very seriously. I took it verbatim for what she said, and to always handle my responsibilities. If I make a mistake, deal with the consequences of it. Don't be sitting around here pushing off and, you know, somebody else's fault, this and that and another. It was just, I deal with it. So that's what I learned from her, responsibility.
That's that country wisdom, everybody.
All right, Jimmy, you gonna tell
Jimmy, everybody ain't from
I was waiting for him to say it too. That's that O'Keller whistle. That's what he was about to say.
So, question: how'd you feel having a adopted son like Jimmy around? You know, can you honestly, when you said who's the easiest to deal with, we could have threw Jimmy in there too. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not easy for us.
Yeah, Jimmy ain't
gives you the same hard time he gives the rest of us.
So, Ma, speak on your fourth son, Jimbo. There, speak on him a little bit.
Jimbo.
Mom D, you know I love you.
I love you.
That was his way of telling you to keep it soft.
Mama D, this the most humble and quiet I've ever seen him about a whole year right now.
Hey, Mama D, bring it out you now. You know,
you got all the sex right now.
Jimmy is he's an awesome guy. He really is. And we have our talks. I'm not gonna put him out there. As I am, as everybody else is, we're still learning and we're growing. And you got to give a person space to do that. You know, we're still learning. I mean, at my age, even when Lord grant me to be here until I'm 80 or 90, I'm still gonna be learning. So everything's a learning process. Jimmy, my boy, and if he says something, something, I tell him. We have a discussion about it. I'm like, you shouldn't have said that. He give me his point of view, I listen, and I tell him my point of view, and I'm done with it.
Point blank period.
Jimmy, was that okay, Jimbo?
No, listen, she kept it real.
That was very
That's okay.
PC.
No, she just kept it real. That wasn't PC. Stop doing her like that.
Hey, Sam, I think he did give us some money.
Not yet. I'm gonna get that check later.
She kept it gully though. She kept it gully.
She want the check hand delivered. She don't want no cash out. She want it in her hand.
What does gully mean?
Real.
Okay.
She old school, Jimbo. She old school. So what else we got?
Are you looking for somebody else to replace Jimbo? Because I'm available.
Nah,
it ain't no replacing. Just join the crew.
No, just join the team. Join the family.
I'm available. I be needing some counseling sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
She said sometimes. Yeah.
I got one more question.
We gotta talk.
I got one more question. Right.
Okay.
So if you had to weigh it out, which one you think gonna give you a grandkid first, Nick or Nate?
No, we're not doing
where that question came from.
We're not doing it.
Like, we got to get somebody else to do the questions.
First of all, I'm having a conversation with Mama D.
Well, we're gonna go with Nick because Nick's married. How about that?
There you go. Good answer, Nick.
Good answer, Nate.
See, that's that wisdom, bud.
Yeah, but I didn't answer it.
Right. Okay. I asked Nate, that ain't the question. I asked Mama.
All right, do your thing.
Mama D, which one you think will give you a grandkid first, Nick or Nate?
I have no unearthly idea. That's a conversation to have with God, and I haven't had it yet.
There we go.
I like it. I like
it. Mike, I know you got some more questions for us though. What's up?
Okay. And one other question. What is the most common misconception about being a mother?
That we know everything. That we there's this supernatural book that tells us how to do it all right. And we don't. At least those of us that's being honest. We just know what has been instilled in us by our previous parents, and it's so forth. And you learn as you go. Some things you change, some things shouldn't be changed, and I think that's a common misconception that we're perfect, and we're not.
That's a good one.
I love that answer.
Good answer. I like that answer. Go ahead, Jimbo.
So Mama D.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
So I know that there has been a lot of moments, like tons and tons of moments, but could you name us 1, 2, or 3 moments that you are the most proud, that made you most proud to be a mom?
The most made me proud to be a mom? When they graduated high school.
Okay.
Hey. Hey.
All of them. When I saw them walk across that stage, brought tears to my eyes because they did it.
Respect.
All right now.
Yeah.
All right now. All
What's y'all two?
All right now. All right.
What's y'all two? The twins. What? Why y'all cheesing like that?
I don't know.
All right. Joey,
Okay.
what else we got on there? I know we have some other questions on there. I think it was questions for the castmate members.
Oh yeah, I got one for everybody.
Okay, go ahead, Nate.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it was for everybody. What's a moment that y'all remember? As far as it don't have to be a Mother's Day memory, but just something y'all it sticks with y'all about y'all mother.
All right, I'm really yeah. Go ahead for this one.
I got one.
My three, y'all be putting me on blast. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
No, my I don't want to say it's a memorable, but something that sticks with me at all time is honesty. You know what I'm saying? Ma got this line that if she ain't gonna never sugarcoat you. She ain't gonna never give it to you slight. I guess to say in good terms. If you come and ask her a question, she gonna give you the answer. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you might not even like that answer, but she gonna give you the answer. If you come to her about something, she gonna give you the truth. She's not gonna take sides. She don't take sides, so don't look for her to come on and take your side on stuff, because she'll tell you when you're wrong. She'll tell you she's gonna give her opinion. She's gonna give her opinion, especially if you asking her. She's definitely gonna give her opinion. So honesty is what sticks with me with her. I know anytime I come to her with something, I'm gonna get it honest. She ain't gonna lie about it. She ain't gonna sugarcoat it just because I'm her son. She ain't gonna do that. So that's what sticks with me. What sticks with you, Nick?
Okay. But, I remember it's two things. I remember when we was at 2514. I think it had to be a Mother's Day or something like that. But we set that front area up as if it was like a restaurant. I don't remember what type of food we made for it. Y'all remember that?
I don't remember, but I remember the Mother's Day.
We set the table up and everything. Like it was a table for one. I think we had a candles. Probably had just something we could probably microwave or something like that. And
yeah, I remember that.
Did that for her. And I remember another birthday, me and Nate's. I don't know why I remember this birthday, but you bought us pizza. Yeah, I think it was at 2514 also. You bought us pizza. And I don't know. I think we just had a good time. And our birthdays was always just us 5. Us 3 boys and my mom and my sister. But for whatever reason, that birthday stuck out.
It's another situation, Nick. Y'all remember one Mother's Day that we rapped Dear Mama, Tupac to her?
I don't remember what I do.
Y'all should do that.
Yeah, we rapped
Lady.
We rapped Dear Mama, and all of us had a part in the verse, and we rapped Dear Mama to her. So that's another one that I remember that we did on the Mother's Day. So yeah, those are what stick. Well, Nate, what stick out to you?
Nate gonna say.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, we talking about like things that happen on Mother's Day or just
anything.
I was gonna say the whoopings. Because, and the reason I say that because it taught you. Well, I mean, it taught you to either don't do something to get in trouble, or just don't get caught. And I use that in a day-to-day. If you're gonna do something, just don't get caught, or just don't do it at all.
Never mind that it built character. And in line. Never mind that. It just
not at all. Right. Or like I said, just don't do it.
You gotta love the honesty though, but.
Johnny, what else we got, man?
No, they got other people that gotta answer that question.
No, we got other people that gotta answer.
Mike.
Okay. Well, one of the most memorable moments from my mom. Oh man, so about 3 years ago, it was Christmas, and my mom, she gave us all our Christmas gifts, right? But she gave my sister, right? And y'all already know how I am. She gave my sister this this like Tommy Hilfiger towel set, right? And we looking like, wait a minute, wait, how she get that and we didn't get that? And so me, my three sisters were arguing, right? And my mama comes in the room and she's like, what y'all arguing about? I say, no. Ma, you gotta stay out of this because you showing favoritism. I say, Ma, since you love us all equally, which one of us your favorite? And she was like, Tiffany, because she talked back less. And I'm talking about we were devastated. I was on the floor, hurt. Because my sister talked back less. I was flabbergasted now.
Hey, you shouldn't have asked the question, huh?
Yeah, I guess
she wasn't supposed to give an actual answer. She's supposed to say she loves us all equally.
Yeah, okay. You found out that was wrong.
That's crazy.
That was the day
Hey, Cree.
So there's too many memorable moments, but I would say one thing about my mom that I love the most is that she was like my best friend. She is my best friend, but she knows to separate the two. But I was always like a lot of Haitian parents, especially Haitian mothers, they don't really like open up. Let me. I'm trying to say I didn't have that type of relationship like other people did. My mom was like literally we were like this. So my mom, like if I had any issues, like whatever first things that happened in my life or what, I could literally call my mom and tell her what it is. So she'll give me her honest truth and opinion, but she never shamed me about anything. Like she always let me go through what I had to go through, but then come back and tell me, hey, you know, you shouldn't have done that, whatever. But she would just always be honest. And I love that about her. So if anything goes on in my life, like she's one of the first few people that I just to tell her about. Like I had open conversations about anything, like anything. So that's one thing I love about Mama.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Jimbo.
Man, if you know Lisa, man, there's so many. I was, if I had to narrow it down oh man, I'm gonna say two things. I'm gonna say one thing. My mama, she was real, but in the midst of her being real, you knew that she loved you. You knew that she cared about you, and you know she was she through her life it taught me how to forgive, and that's one of the that's a great memory that I got from her. So I'll leave it at that. But it's, man, we could go on and on. Keenan know. We could go on and on about that lady though.
I just stopped the cam so you can come through.
Coach, hey, let's say hello to Shakina. She is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's going on? We should have said good morning. Please forgive us. We should have said good morning earlier. We are so sorry. But we're gonna ask that same questions to you and Coach. Hey, what's the most memorable moment with y'all mothers?
Well, with my mom, aside from her, you know, being a single parent up until I was like 12 years old, and I just recognized how hard she was working, you know, from early in the morning till 5, 6 in the home. She had to catch the bus too, so you know she did everything she could to make sure I had everything. I was, you know, spoiled little kid to my knowledge. I ain't never wanted for anything, but I will tell you that in her way, she was always pushing me to do better, like in school and stuff like that. And she would sit down and make me read to her, you know, and I was a little young kid. I hated school at the time, especially reading. And so she would make me read in front of her. She used to be like, and I'd be stumbling over words. She was like, you can't read that? You read like, duh. And I never forgot that. And so it always pushed me to do better so that, you know, I don't read like duh.
That's what's up. Shakina.
What's the question?
What's the most memorable moment with your mother?
That she's just my best friend. I've always been able to be open with her, and she always took out a lot of her time to play with us, like always growing up. And I'm 32 years old, and she still cooks for me, and she still comes over and helps with the baby and stuff. So I just feel like my only memory, my always memory will always be that she's my best friend.
That's what's up.
I can always count on her.
That's what's up. That's what's
You
up.
said she still cook for you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, my mom would do that too.
I can't even pay people to cook for me. Boy, ain't that?
He's still on it.
Let it go.
Let it go, Mike.
That's because you ain't the favorite. You ain't the favorite. That's why.
You know, me and her gonna have a talk about that. Don't worry about
it. What else we got, Mike?
So listen, right? For the group, right? I gotta kind of answer this. Like, what's the biggest lesson that your mom ever taught you?
Oh man, the biggest lesson.
I just said, man, her life taught me about forgiveness.
Well, I know for me, mom. I mean, it's big, but it's like kind of small in the same instance. But like everybody ain't your friend, and knowing that lesson alone keep you out of a lot of problems. So I know that's a big one for me. She used to play that one of them Tupac songs.
Yeah, it's always
Tupac. I know it word for word.
Hearts of Men.
Yeah, Hearts of Men. Yeah, Hearts of Men. She taught us through Hearts of Men that everybody ain't your friend. That's one of the big things with me too. Everybody ain't your friend. One that's always stick to me, and I swear we talk about it all the time. Every time we talk, she mentions it. You got to know who you dealing with. If you know who you're dealing with, certain things shouldn't surprise you. You know what I'm saying? So certain things shouldn't be a surprise of what's going on. But if you know who you're dealing with, hey, a lot of things you don't even have to put yourself in. Like Nate said, there's a lot of situations you don't even put yourself in if everybody ain't your friend and you know who you're dealing with. So them are the two biggest things that come to my mind on the lessons that I've learned growing up. What about you, Nick?
When she told me this, I don't know how old I was, but I'm finally just realizing what she meant by it. But if you feel a certain type of way about a certain type of situation or person, you gotta let it go because that person already moved on, whether you know about it or not. So don't just sit there and just wallow in it or blame a certain person or a certain situation because that person, they living their life and you sitting back worrying about what's going on. So
absolutely, Mike.
My biggest lesson my mama taught me was if you clean up a little bit every day, you won't have to spend so much time at the end of the week doing it.
Hey, I know that's right.
So, all you gotta do is keep it. It's just like 10, 15 minutes a day.
Hold on, I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Is Erica a mother?
Yeah.
Erica, go ahead and drop your cash out real quick. We got something for you. Go ahead, Mike.
Drop your cash out, Erica.
Yeah, she said, all you gotta do is tidy up a little bit every day, 15 minutes, 10 minutes a day, and that'll keep you from having to do it all day Sunday.
Hey, Nick and Nate, y'all remember them Saturday mornings?
Yeah. So
them Saturday mornings with the R&B music and the gospel music.
Yes, sir.
Whole house smell like chemicals.
Whole house reeking.
It was clean, well.
Yeah. It was clean. It was clean.
Yeah.
Clean. I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh no, it's just that she taught me that.
A half-ass job either. That's
what my mom. What did you say, okay? What did you say?
My mom taught me I know what a half-ass job is. You can't do a half-ass job.
My mom taught me that one too. Yeah. Just like that.
Some people think they cleaning. No, they just doing a half-ass job.
Yeah. I thought my mom was the only one talk like that.
Creed.
For me, I mean, there's a lot, but I think the biggest thing is that she taught me like how to give at a really young age. My mom's always giving. She's just always giving, and for me, that's just a trait that I just picked on. Like I give and give and give and give, and that's what she does. So I think it's a selfless act from her, and I watch her every day, like just give off the clothes off her back, and my mom would just go she'll just go to a food pantry just to get the food and send it to different countries, especially her country in Haiti as well. And that's what I've been, been taught to do, just to always give. So, yeah.
Perfect. Coach A.
Yeah. Aside from making sure I clean good, just working hard, and you can overcome any obstacle, coming from where we came from to where we are today, really taught me a lot that, it don't make no sense to complain about your circumstances, your situations. You just get out there and make it happen and do the best you can.
Perfect. Hey, Kina.
I believe that the greatest lesson that my mom taught me was to be a leader and not a follower. I felt like that really helped me not to get into trouble and get into the wrong crowds. So she'll make statements like, being a follower is stupid, don't be stupid.
I know
So it just kept me out of a lot of trouble. She really instilled that into us.
Perfect. Hey, Mom, what's your biggest lesson that your mother instilled in you?
There were a lot of lessons, but the one I guess that stuck most to me was that if you say you love somebody, love them. Love is not conditional. They mess up, you don't decide to take your love back. You love them. Now, some people you may have to feed them with a long wooden spoon, as she used to say. But when you love someone, and this is, I just took it universal. You love them.
Perfect. Well, Mike, we're gonna take a U-turn because we did get Kina on the show. We want to ask her some motherly questions. First, we want to say good morning to Uncle Pudge, who looked like he just woke up, like he fresh from a nap. Good morning, Uncle Pudge, man. What's going on with you? It's good to see you, brother. He look like he lagging a little bit, but it's real good to see you. But we're gonna bust a U-turn and we're gonna ask Kina.
Kina.
Yeah, we're gonna ask Kina.
New mom.
Some question. Now, very new mom of God's favorite baby, Elijah. Baby Elijah. Yes. Yeah, so let's ask her some of the questions we was asking Mom to do.
Hold on, Ma. You can stick around if you want to, but if not, if you got things to do, you can bounce.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, question, right? Kina, which kid is easier to deal with, Elijah or your mother-in-law's kid? Which one is easy to deal with?
Definitely Elijah.
Oh, I'm about to say, Mike, she only got one.
Hey, I was ready to say it. She only got one, Mike.
He got us
That
off.
was a good question.
Hey, he couldn't wait to take a jab at Kobe, but
For real.
It's Mother's Day.
And I had that one in the barrel as soon as she popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm finna get him on this."
Yeah, you so did, because I was like, "This dude, she only got one, man."
So she said Elijah. So what else you got, Mike?
Okay, so how much?
No, wait a minute. She ain't say why. Why is he?
Yeah, why Elijah easier to deal with?
Exactly.
Your mother-in-law.
We ain't gonna let her give her the one answer and out. That's what she wants. I'll tell y'all that now. That's what she wants. If you just give her a yes or no, she'll be happy.
Because he listens and he's not stubborn.
Never mind. Yes or no answer is okay.
No. Please elaborate more on that.
Oh, that was it. Oh, okay, next one.
Wait. She said he's stubborn and he's
What you right
there? He right. Jesus.
Use it against him.
Yeah, sure is. How much of your own mothering skills come from your grandmother or your mother?
100%.
No. I don't know how to answer that. I would just say there's things that I have adapted and then there's things that I definitely have changed.
Okay.
Like what have you changed?
Like if we really want to be honest, I've never was taught anything about breastfeeding. Like breastfeeding was nothing that you would see in my family. It was very, I guess, shameful or like not really looked upon. So I kind of broke the mold and began to breastfeed my baby, and it was kind of hard because I didn't know much about it, and I felt like the most support that I got was from Adrian when it came to that. So I felt like that was important for me to do because it was something that you don't see in my family.
Cool.
Being a new mother, what's some of the, I guess, hard things or things you have to deal with that some people might not know or deal with?
Balancing everything, balancing work, balancing my husband, the home, the cooking, the cleaning. It's definitely really hard balancing everything. But once you get into like the flow of things, it becomes easier. And definitely having a support system makes it easier too.
So, as this is your first time being a mother, um, what urban legends did you hear that you're like, okay, that doesn't apply for my life because I didn't have to deal with what you dealt with?
What urban legend?
Yeah, because you know you got some people, huh?
Can you be more specific?
Okay, I'm pretty sure you got. Well, maybe. Well, let's just say, did you have any people that told you like, oh, as a mom, you got to make sure you do this, you got to make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying? But you're married, and we know Adrian helps a lot. You didn't have to deal with some of the stuff that other mothers dealt with because you have help.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding would be the biggest thing. Because in my family, they were like, oh, they're never going to want to, like, I guess, eat on their own, or they're not going to be satisfied. But that's not true. I have him on a schedule. He eats every 3 hours. He doesn't comfort feed. He actually takes a bottle from Adrian and I at the same time, too. So I would say that that was one of the biggest thing everybody kept telling me, and that was not accurate.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah.
Oh, I was looking over these questions. You say you got to get to a floor of cleaning, so Adrian ain't helping you clean?
Knew that was coming.
Oh my god.
Well, the biggest, I mean,
Well, it's
obviously
the
it's her,
tax
but it's the
season.
tax season.
The tax season was the hardest
okay. All
to
right.
go through because he's obviously making the bulk of the money. But once he's out of tax season, he definitely helps a lot.
Okay, I'm about to say, because if that case, get on the phone with his mom's.
But actually, he hired a cleaner to help me. So even though he didn't help me, he hired someone to help me clean the house.
Okay.
Yes, I guess Coach A taking that have a job serious, huh?
Making an impact.
Yeah.
Hey, Cree, I like what you did there. That was nice right there.
Exactly.
Making an impact. I love it.
I got tired of tripping over diapers, man. Every room. You got diapers blowing up in every room, man.
You gonna just pick them up, Coach A?
Nope, I trip over them. What the heck is this? I'm gonna put a basketball hoop over the trash can so I can work on my jump shot.
Hey, we need you. We need you to go Curry, not Shaq.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What else we got for you?
Oh, last question for Miss K. What's the most common misconception about being a mother?
I would say, I don't know. Let me think about that.
So while you thinking about that, Miss Kim, I'm gonna ask Mom something. So you had 4 children, 4 small children, because we were back. Nick and Nate was together in Charnel. How was because we also was in a single parent household. How was it for you dealing with 4 children, 4 small children? What was your day to day with 4 small children? Is what I'm asking. What was your day to day?
It was really busy. It was extremely busy, but also keep in mind when I had all of you, your father was there. You know, he helped tremendously. And I remember this one time, this was before Chanel was born. you were sick, and the twins, you all were babies, and the twins, it kind of just flowed because when Nathan was asleep, Nick was awake, so that gave me time to feed him, bathe him, play with him, put him down, and then Nathan would wake up. But this one particular time, they both woke up at the same time. You were sick, and I just lost it. It's just like, oh my God, I got overwhelmed. I don't know what it was, postpartum depression or whatever, but your father jumped in and he's like, you just lay there, don't do anything. He took over. So in the beginning stages of your life, which you all may not remember, he helped me a lot. So what you all remember, it was just a matter of me just dealing with one thing at a time. That's all I knew to do. Deal with it and move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing. So that's how I dealt with it.
That's what's up. Shout out to Pops. But that's what's up. So,
yeah,
so
I do remember one thing. Y'all remember when we used to get in arguments? Mom would sit us all down. She would talk to us, make us whatever she had to do. And force us all to give each other a hug.
Yeah.
And sit there and hug each other.
Family talk. That's what we had. Family talk.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't no family talk. We sit there hugging each other after we just got done fighting each other.
Absolutely. Y'all gonna fix it. Y'all, I was not gonna have y'all walking around here angry at each other all the time.
But you know what? That molded us in how we act with each other today. If you think about it, that molded us in how we act with each other today.
Fix it. That's right.
Fix it.
I just want to set the record straight. Any trouble that your three sons might have got into in high school had absolutely nothing to do with me. Okay, I was.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Innocent.
Yeah, Miss Aragon, she had to come see Miss Aragon because I'm being a bully because Mike said a joke that I laughed at in class.
I didn't care much for her.
Nobody.
We're not gonna do that to that lady. Happy Mother's Day, Miss Aragon.
Hey, Mama.
She loved your sister though.
I bet she did.
Hey, Mom, I just want to let you know you are not the only mom that had to go and sit in Miss Aragon class or even talk to her.
So while we have you on here, I mean, I always want, and I've done it before, but I just thank you for everything you've done for us, 4, us 5, us 6, whoever decides to name you as their mother. I just thank you for everything you've done for us. Appreciate it.
I want to say thank you as well. I done been through some trials, and man, this lady has helped me through these trials. Still helping me through some trials. Me and this lady talk every Friday, and I make sure I call her because, of course, I'm not in Florida, so I make sure we have our time on Friday. And I just want to say, Ma, I don't know if I ever said this neither, but I really do appreciate it. I know it seems like we put you out on the show a lot because we do. We kind of push you out a little bit.
Kind of, you do.
Yeah, because some of the things we talk about in this day and age, my mom will probably get arrested for. But
I would. Go ahead.
Hey, Ma, tell that story about the time Chanel said you can't touch her no more.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.
We are not gonna put Chanel out here on
blast.
We're
not gonna do Chanel like that. We're not gonna do Nell like that. I got you, Nell. We ain't talking about that.
No, somebody needs to do it. Go ahead.
Just dumb down the story, Ma. Just dumb down the story.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I got it. So this is what I was told. Chanel went to school, and I guess at school this particular day, they was talking about being, parents beating on kids and all that. So Chanel took it upon herself to come to Deirdre Jackson and say,
4 years old.
Yeah, when she was 4.
Yeah. And she said, you can't hit me no more. Yeah. Oh, now you remember.
Okay, this is when they first passed the law about, because I was a pre-K teacher at the time. And
tell it anyway, Chanel.
I got you, Neil. I got you.
And they passed a law where you were, it was primarily your parents that were using it. But you couldn't spank your kids anymore. So she come bebopping home, I always ask the kids, how was their day? Tell me about your day. And so she's like, my teacher told me you can't spank me no more. I was like, really? So Saturday, I said, tell me about that. So she told me everything I'd known because I was, teaching at that time. So I had been to the same classes, took the same courses, got certified and all that too. I just wanted to hear her take on it. So she told me, and she was very accurate. She said, well, if you spank me, my teacher said I can dial 911. I said, okay. I said, now let me tell you what's going to happen here. That I laid down the law about what was going to happen if I told her to do something. She didn't do it. I'm going to tear that behind her. I'm paraphrasing back. She said I wasn't saved. So, and I told her if I said I would call the people for you. I'll pack your bags and send you off, because if you want to go with somebody else and not know how they're going to treat you versus staying here under my rules, because I was the head person in this house, and that's not the word I used at the time. That's how
I'm the HIC in this house.
And her eyes watered up. I never forget. And she said, you don't love me. I said, I love you. I would give my life for you. I said, but what you're not going to do is run my house. And if I tell you to do something, I expect you to do it. I said, I love you. And she's like, I thought we were friends. I said, I'm not your friend. I'm your mother. And that was my take on motherhood at the time. Friendship comes later for me. I need to teach all four of you how to be productive adults. And I didn't blur that line at that time. Friendship is now, and I still don't blur it if I have to be mom. So yeah, that's what
there's
that's
a balance. There's a balance with
yeah.
Because when we were younger coming up, she told us all the time, I'm not your friend. So don't come around here thinking I'm your friend, I'm your mother. Now, as we're older and toward an adult age, there's kind of a friend type relationship.
Kinda.
It's kind of. It's more so still. When situations come about, she know how to put on that mother phase, and there's no more friend. You know what I'm saying? We can have conversations, and it seems like a friendly conversation. Let's say it's friendly conversations, but at the end of the day, she's still a mother. At the end of the day, so yeah, we
Jimmy
appreciate.
Just talked about that at work the other day about discipline, and Ma also told us that if she didn't discipline us, that the world was going to discipline us, and when the world discipline you, you ain't gonna like that.
The world don't care nothing about you.
Y'all hear? You see what Chanel said, Mom?
Keep on your toes.
Mom is one of my best friends. I had to keep on her toes.
And she did. She did that. Yes, you did, baby. You kept me on my toes.
That girl there, boy. I love her.
So since we're on the friend category, Shakina.
Yes.
You and your mom, your mom and yourself. You say that's your best friend, and y'all got a very good relationship. How did that work between y'all, with you saying that she's your best friend? Was there any discipline?
Oh,
how was all that balance? Oh, I know, but
my
just
mom,
for everybody listening.
she was not really a speaker, but she definitely was the one where when she said something, she meant it. So her way of disciplining us was mainly like, if you disobeyed her or did something you weren't supposed to do, you would get privileges taken away. And it wasn't for like a day or a week. It would be for months or even a year of like removing those disciplines. So I didn't really get in much trouble because I like to have freedom. So I honestly only remember 2 times that she spanked me, and I was first getting suspended from school one time, and so that never happened again after that.
She used to be in the gang.
No, I didn't.
I didn't even know you got suspended from school. Hold on.
Hey, coach, you got gang members?
She was in the gang, man. She used to wear the Puerto Rican gang. They used to have the flannel shirts and with the hair slicked back.
Coach.
Yes.
You like gang members?
Yeah, man. I like this one.
That is a very good answer.
I remember Ma would tell us, if I ever have to get off my job to come to school to deal with y'all gonna get it. I swear that she ain't never get called out to high school.
She got called out there one time.
I never did it again, that's for sure. It was in 5th grade. But after that,
What'd you do?
I lied to the principal.
You got suspended for lying to the principal?
Yeah.
Shoot, I should have been suspended every day. God, oh.
Yeah, you should have.
So she basically balanced it out though. Like I said, she was very strict, but it was easy because it was just follow her rules. And like I said, I liked it having privileges and freedoms, so I made sure I behaved for the most part. But my mom, like I said, she was very hands-on with me and my brother. So we always got to go out to places. She constantly played games with us. So she was just like that person we played with growing up. It wasn't just like an authoritative figure. She was also a friend to us. So she had a really good balance. In my eyes, she had a really good balance. And I hope I'm the same way with my child when it comes to disciplining.
Can I say this real quick, Nick? I just want to say I know I have my real mom. She's no longer here. But I also have other women that played a big role in my life. Of course, Mama D and Carmen, Shakina's mom. But Carmen, she's like this super calm, mellow lady. But she always had a way to get me to listen to her. When I wouldn't listen to nobody, she always had a way to get me to listen to her. I would say that about her. Great woman, great woman.
She's calm too about hitting you too. You should like one time I yelled at my mom. That was the second thinking I had. I yelled at her and she like calmly went to the garage, was putting things away. I wasn't even expecting. All of a sudden she just sneaked attack and whack right in the mouth. I wasn't even expecting it. It was like a surprise attack.
Culture slipping.
Well, at least you didn't get no gold glass ashtray thrown at your head.
Solid gold?
Back in the day, they had these ashtrays, very heavy ashtrays. You remember, Coach?
And you talking about the kind with you can put like 4 cigarettes on each?
Yeah.
So what y'all not gonna do is show y'all age.
And I think I sucked my teeth or something, and she was laying on the sofa across the room, and she was saying something to me. I don't know if I rolled my eyes or I don't know what it was. And I looked.
She couldn't get to you.
And she said, say it again. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. Maybe that's why I reacted that way to you, Brandon. I'm so sorry. But anyway, it just went past my head. And I was like, this lady crazy. It was like, I can't even, she said, just don't even think nothing. I was like, good grief. Now I got to watch the way my expressions are. So you think I'm talking back? I ain't said nothing. So yeah.
Hi, Gum Gum.
Hi, babe. How you doing?
Hey.
Okay, we got other people on here you can speak to.
Hi,
babe.
You.
Tell them to speak to everybody else.
Say hey to everybody else. He wanted to speak to his grandma.
I see that.
No, you need to tell him when he walk into a room, he needs to speak to everybody.
Because we know what Mike would do.
Well, he in his house right now, so I can't say too much.
But yeah, Shakina, I got one question. Is there anything that growing up that you seen your parents do that you said, hey, I'm not gonna do Elijah, God's favorite baby?
Oh heck yeah. I would say the biggest thing is not living my life in fear. I really believe that that's a generational curse. I've seen it throughout all the generations, living their life of fear, not moving forward, not taking, what is it called? Not taking a risk, you know what I mean? Like they're not risk takers. And so I don't want Elijah growing up to be fearful. So I will make sure that I'm courageous in front of him, that I show him that you don't have to be afraid, that you just have to do it. If you fail, get up, do it again. So that would be my biggest thing, not allowing him to grow up in any form of fear.
That's good.
Amen. Preach.
Amen.
Hey, man, we got the mamas on here preaching today. Shoot.
Preaching.
So we got a question.
What you say?
I got a question.
No.
Put that chip down.
Go ahead.
So at one point in time, right, we was arguing.
God.
We was arguing, right? And Mr. Not Your Average Chef said that he's 75% right of the time. what would you advise him?
Look at all she did is laugh.
What words of wisdom would you give us, right, about dealing with Mr. 75% right at the time?
You want to know the honest God truth? And this is going to require each of you to know the word of God. That's what gets to him. You bring up the word of God to him, he hears that. Now, don't just come half with it. You need to know the whole context of what you're saying. Don't pull out no little scripture and throw that at him because you know a little too much. That's why he say he's 75% right. But now you bring up the word of God, and even if he does, you need to be able to counter it where because that's his language. Mm-hmm. Shut them down right there. I told the twins that. I said, y'all start reading your word and speaking to God.
Hey, he brought that up to us too. He said, you know what Mama B told me? He said, I'm gonna tell y'all. He said, if y'all get me with the word, he said, I can't say nothing.
Shut him right up. Shut him up.
You can't argue with the word.
He's not gonna go against that word. He's not going to.
That's facts.
That's why I be saying what y'all be talking be foolishness.
What'd you say?
That's why I be telling them what they be talking be foolishness.
Okay, you and I have a conversation about saying stuff like that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I apologize. That's why I say a lot of things that you guys say is very challenging. Sometimes.
Let's go for that one the first time. Next time.
Yes, sir.
Mama D, I'm gonna need to get your contact information because the next time you say some foolishness, I'm gonna screenshot it to you. So you just
hey, you notice Jody didn't say he gonna crack open the word.
There you go, coach. She just gave him the blueprint, and he don't want to listen.
He gonna call Mama D. He ain't gonna crack open the word.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Mama D with the screenshot. All right, what I say back to this to get him to
what I say back.
You can have my contact information. I got you.
Hey, now I got a reference. Now, Jimmy, I'm on your head.
Hey, I'm glad you ain't saying what you want to say.
Is he right? You know, I got to come back at you too.
Oh my, you a little too friendly out here giving out your number.
Hey, I ain't gonna screenshot what I said. I'm just gonna screenshot.
Hey, but the thing is, Mike don't really. He think he gonna call Mama D with one thing, but he gonna get something totally different.
Yeah,
in the midst of it.
That's right. Whole phone call maybe last like 5 minutes. We won't be on there for like an hour.
Nah, it ain't even that. She'll help him out with me. But now she be like, nah, let's talk about you.
What you do?
You know what? As long as I can shut Jimmy up, I'll take the further 55 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I can hear him that. This is what it takes.
Oh my gosh. I had left for a quick second. I had that tele-internet for a little bit. But
shots, bro.
Get Telly in real quick while he here.
Yeah, man, Telly, let's get it.
That's the happy baby.
That's Elijah. Hey, Coach, what's his name?
Coach.
No.
God's favorite baby.
There we go.
God's favorite baby. That's so
He
cute.
is handsome. Congratulations, you guys.
He's getting the mohawk. Look.
Look at him.
Oh, isn't he cute? Look just like his mom.
Hey, but yeah, Nick, right? Like, why Uncle Pudge is here? Let's get him in while he here. What's going on, man?
Oh, Mike.
I got you. Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Absolutely. Got anything you want to add?
Hold on.
There's feedback.
While Uncle Pudge talk, we don't need nobody else talking. We're going to get all that echo.
Let Unc talk. Go ahead.
I don't know what. Do you know what? I don't know what to say, man. You know, we shouting out mothers. You know, I got to shout out mine because all that I am, ever was, or ever will be is due to her, man. No matter where I go and what I do, man, I keep her with me because without her, there is no Uncle Pudge.
Absolutely. Respect.
You know, hey, man, she, you know, lessons lessons that mothers taught me. She taught me the biggest lesson of all, and she don't even know it. She taught me how to show up and be a parent. That's it. Most important lesson in life. You know, because y'all know my dad skipped out on us, and I watched her as a single mom, man, teach us everything. Not just one thing, too, but everything. And, you know, and she's still teaching me today, man. I'm 45, and I still, you know, learn from her example and everything. So I pass that on to my kids, and my kids sometimes look at me and be like, you know, why I am the way I am. I'm like, that's your grandma, you know. And they we want to see grandma. I'm like, that ain't gonna be no better. Who you think taught me? Like, I didn't raise myself. I'm like, she the worst. She worse than me. I'm like, I take it easy on you. She ain't. You know, and they be like, really? I'm like, okay. I send you down there for a summer. Watch you come back, man. You be calling me in 6-7 days, talking about come get us. like, she far worse than me. But I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and I was like, but you know what? What she'll teach you, man, it's gonna be invaluable in life. Trust me on that. It's gonna stick with you. You know, so much. My daughter love it so much. She told me she want to live with me when she grown and had me take care of her kids. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, look, what makes you think Dad want to keep raising kids? She's like, because you do. I'm like, shoot, I know what I'm gonna do. As soon as your butt turn 18, I'm gonna go off the grid on you. I'm gonna send you to the store. You're gonna come back house empty. I'm gonna be gone. I'm like, I'm not keep raising kids, but I understood what she was saying. She was in her own little way saying she felt so comfortable, you know, and with me raising her, that she know her kids will be in good hands with me. And I told her, you know what? When I'm teaching you, you're gonna be able to raise your own kids. You're gonna be comfortable too. You got it. I'm instilling everything in you. But Dad gonna have to retire from being a parent. You know, and, you know, yeah, no, man, I'm gonna change my role to consultant. You know, I ain't gonna be no parent. I told him I'm a consult. You know, but you know, it's just amazing, man. Especially single moms. I love me some single moms. You know, they are the real heroes of America to me. Seriously. Shout out to all the single moms who doing it on their own with no help from some bums out here who were scared to be responsible. For real. Love.
Get out of here. Get out of it.
Why y'all had y'all hands up?
Oh, so we didn't want to disrupt Uncle Pudge.
Oh.
But Ma, why is it y'all take it so easy on the grandkids?
Wow.
Questions.
Take it easy on the grandkids.
Well,
we're older. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say, Brandon, you think I take it easy on Z and Elijah?
What?
I told Elijah, because Elijah and Z finna go to Ma, gonna spend some time with Ma this summer. I told them that I'm soft and I'm pretty hard. Like Ma told me the other day on the phone, Brandon, you rough. But I'm like, Ma, you was rough too.
She was.
You know what I'm saying? You was rough.
Here we go.
Too.
Here we go.
So I think there is a kind of slight, but it ain't much of a difference on how she did with us.
Brad, I could have sworn you told me it was a time Z did something And you told Ma if that was us back in the day, we would have got popped for it.
He did tell us that. He sure did.
I forgot what you said Z did.
And she did something while we was at the house. And
Yeah.
Ma ended up popping him. I didn't tell y'all. She did end up popping him, but it was like after the third time, she was like, "Hey!" And I told Ma, I was like, if that was us, we would have got hit the first time. Z got an A and a clap. No, we would have got hit the first time. That's what I told Ma. But she did end up popping him because he kept trying it.
But yeah, first of all, Telly, here's my moment to be petty. He said, shout out to all the single moms. You know, I'm gonna do what they be doing to us on Father's Day. Shout out to all the single dads out there holding it down with all their kids. Because single moms.
Oh my God.
This is not Father's Day, Mike.
This ain't Father's Day, Mike. We're gonna remove.
Dang, y'all have to take him off.
Hey, didn't we just talk about this?
No, I did that. I did that.
Oh, my bad, Jimmy.
I told you I'm grown.
But I was gonna go get my mom, but she ain't got nothing but slander and maybe falsified tales. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You ain't her favorite child.
Right.
So look, I think grandparents should be a little easier on the grandkids because the bulk of that responsibility is the parents, is your responsibility. So they need to learn to be able to listen to you and take your advice versus going to grandma's. So I think it should be like that.
And Sam,
they already raised you. They got to raise your set too.
Right. Z don't like when Ma get on him. He does not like it. He hates it. He absolutely hates it. But yeah, man. What else we got for the mothers, man?
We got that set of announcements.
Hey, I got one more question. One more question, Mama D. And so a lot of times, you know, the kids are grown now and they refer back to when they was getting in trouble or when you were strict on them or stuff like that. And obviously it made them who they are today. I love them. They are wonderful individuals. But is it at some point when you hear that, do you feel like you was too hard at the time, or do you feel some type of way whenever you hear that, like you was too rough, or you grabbed Brandon by the neck or something like that? Or do you feel like, you know what, I take pride in that because it made him who he is today?
You know, Coach A, even back then, my children would never know the tears that I shed behind the closed doors being rough on them. They never, it's probably the first time they've ever heard this. I mean, that day, I cried after that, but I would never let them see me cry because I had an assignment for one. They were always my first assignment, and I had to prepare them. And in my head, I had to prepare them for being in this world in the event I wasn't here, if that makes sense. So when I hear them say that, it does kind of like, golly, they don't have no good memories about me, you know? And I've said this to each one of them. I'm like, there's nothing good y'all remember. They're like, all of them, I'm going to tote my butt up. I'm like, golly. But on the flip
if you
side,
think about it, though, those are good memories. They're not at the time, but we sit back and we laugh at them now.
And I appreciate that. And to that point, after I have that moment, that human moment, like, golly, I stand firm on how I did it, what I did. There are some things, of course, I could have done better, but again, I didn't come with a manual. I did the best I knew with what I dealt with in that time. So I'm okay at the end of the day with it because I just so admire how they turned out and who they are as people and what they stand on. I talk to my daughter all the time, and just the things that the principles she stand on is awesome, as well as Brandon, Nathan, and Nick. And I just, you know, I'm honored to have been their mother and to be their mother.
They giving you your flowers right now.
They giving you.
Let's give you a shout out, Mom. We absolutely thank you for. We thank God for putting. Hold on 1 second, Mike. We thank God for putting this wonderful individual in our lives as our mother. We go through a lot, and she is the one we turn to every single time, no matter what. All four of us, no matter what we're going through, if we get mad at her or what she say and this, that, and another, She's
Don't
always
care.
the one we turn. She don't care. She's always the one we turn to first for advice or anything else. So we do want to give you your flowers, Mom, now, and we thank you for being our mother.
And I thank God for blessing me with you four.
Absolutely.
It's been an honor.
Aww.
Oh.
All right, now don't do that.
Oh, we got to shout out Betty Ann too now.
Hey, happy Mother's Day now.
Yeah.
Nana taught me how to gamble.
Nana taught us all how to gamble.
Yeah, that's why we be beating all these dudes in spades.
Hold up now.
Coach A done seen the work.
Yeah, we done told y'all up, Coach.
You can thank Betty Ann for that.
The last time we played spades, I was winning.
No, you wasn't. You was sitting on the
He
couch.
probably was winning until we got there.
No,
Right.
at the house when we was playing at the house. Remember when Jimmy and them cooked?
I mean, we can set it up and run it again if that's what you want.
Set
to
it
do.
up and run it again. Yes.
I'm down for it.
Mama D, do you think there was an extra added difficulty being a single mom? Well, not single mom, but like mom raising like young black men. Like, do you think that was ever like any added difficulty on raising them?
Oh, absolutely. Because for one, I'm not a man. I remember one time it was a Father's Day. They all rushed to my room. Happy Father's Day, Mom. Y'all remember that? And I told them, I'm not your father. And the way I'm like, nothing about me is a dude. I'm not a dude. I'm not a man. I've never been a man. I don't know a male's experience. So I needed them to understand that, I understand where they was coming from. You single mom, you're the one here, and you're guiding us. But I needed them to understand, and that hurt that there was not a man in the house to teach them how to be men. However, there were men in their lives that filled the void. So got on a tangent there a little bit. What was your question again?
Do you feel like there was an extra added difficulty to raising like boys, like black men?
Oh, absolutely, because there was no, like I said, they had male, my brothers, my grandpa, their dad, was in the picture, just was not in the house. But yeah, there was absolutely an added difficulty. I don't know the male experience. I don't know they get in a situation how a black man is supposed to respond or deal with it. I just could teach them how to deal with it as a human being. So that was that was the difficulty. Just that tightrope. And I always, may my dad rest in peace, I called him a lot when it came to them to help me with that. So that was the difficulty for me, raising black boys to be men. And my dad was just very instrumental in that.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect. What else we got? Anything else for our mothers on the show? I see Sakina.
Ball lot. Oh Lord.
I haven't heard from Krisha. Why are you so quiet?
Cree just be taking it in, Mom. Cree just be taking it in.
Cree, you see where I get it from? you ain't got to answer that.
You got
Unfortunately, Cree, they get a lot from me. So when he's blunt like that, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm not. I love him.
It's too late anyway.
Yeah, ain't no going back.
Right.
No, it's just only getting older and getting better.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no going back.
It can be tweaked.
Nah, I like it.
Yeah, I know you like it.
Okay.
That sounds like it's the end of Mother's Day.
And Mr. Pudge, it was a pleasure meeting you, Uncle Pudge.
You too, ma'am. I heard your last name Jackson. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's my last name.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Could be right down the line.
You sound like my mother. You could be. I got to trace that tree. I could be related to Brandon them. Y'all don't want me on y'all family tree. Trust me.
Oh my goodness.
What else we got? I think that's our Mother's Day special. I know we got some other stuff as far as family talk. And Ma, you're more welcome to stay while we go through this. But
I'm gonna go. I'm starting to have a hot flash. I need to go.
All right, well, we're gonna let Mama D go. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Hold on, before you go, we got something for Shakina and you. My got a cash out.
Yeah, Mom got a cash out.
So we got something for both y'all mothers.
Lord. Praise God.
He brought us together. We got little blessings we giving out today.
Nah, Coach A talked to Nick. That's what it was. That's what it was.
I told you he wanted us to draw some pictures. You're like,
but we do got a little something for the mothers that joined today on the show. So we just want to say Happy Mother's Day.
Some of the mothers.
Some of the mothers, yeah. And even the mothers in the comments, Happy Mother's Day to y'all as well. And if y'all didn't get y'all cash apps, that was in the comments. If y'all didn't get y'all cash apps to either Nick or myself or Jimbo, Nate, Mike.
No, they put them in. I got them.
Okay.
Get them to Nick. Only one. They got to go to Nick.
All right. Get your cash apps to Nick. There's going to be a gift from Family Talk to you guys for Mother's Day. We appreciate the mothers and the motherhood.
Yes.
On the face of this planet. God has done an absolutely beautiful job with the mothers He has placed on this earth. So we thank you so much.
Awesome.
And I want to congratulate each of you. You all are doing an awesome job. I love to tune in. Invite me on again. Y'all have some interesting topics. I do have opinions about sometimes. So since y'all got me on here this time,
Look at Jimbo.
I can't wait for her to come on.
You see how he stood up?
Listen, me and Mama D gonna cook. You hear me? Me and Mama D finna cook.
Have a good weekend, Shanika.
Oh my God.
But Mom, we'll go ahead and let you go. You be blessed.
All right,
cuz.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey,
right,
me and Mama D conversations be off the chain, but I be loving it, but
I know it do.
Hey, mom, don't. I said don't do nothing because she might accidentally end the whole stream.
No, they. I thought you can't end it if you're not an admin.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So we got other stuff. Not MC. CM. I'm tripping. CM, man.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, we appreciate that, Chris. You have been a faithful fan, Chris. We appreciate you coming, and you be on every show too.
You know what?
Real talk.
Hold on. He's not a fan. He's not a fan.
Does Chris have a cash app?
Jimbo, hold on. Jimbo, you've been correcting me a lot today. You gonna chill out with all that correcting stuff, bro.
Listen, because I love you.
You right.
All right.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
And with love, there's correction.
Cree, I don't need you. I don't need you to echo now, Cree.
Listen,
I don't need you to
we got
echo.
some people preaching today, boy. I'm loving this show.
Hey, Chris, man, send Nick your cash out, Chris.
Just put it in the chat.
Jody, let's move on. Let's talk about year one, man. We can't hear you, Jody. Mike.
You said it right the first time.
1, 2.
Hey, Cree, you was right. With love comes correction. So we love the hell out of Jimmy, boy. Golly.
Oh my goodness.
If only there was correction going on, though.
No, there's.
No, that's not.
Hey, you give me an hour with Mama D. I'm gonna correct you.
Oh my God.
How about you spend an hour with? Never mind. Okay, go ahead,
How
Mike.
about we just take one good question and then we'll end the show on
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time.
So since the season ended, right? What are we looking forward to next season?
Growth.
Like we had
maybe all right.
We had a lot on this season. We had a lot of guests. We had a lot of we had a lot this season, man. We had good times. Some growing pains,
You know what?
some
We're
lessons.
looking for more family member involvement next season. And that's what we're looking for.
Absolute growth. We're looking
More
to
life.
We're looking to extend the family tree. I can't wait to get to season 2. We got a lot of good ideas. It's already storming up. So it's growth for me. I enjoyed being on for this first season. I know one thing I am going to do is go back and look at a lot of these shows so I can critique them and be a little bit more better than what we were before. So it's all about growth and evolution for me. You dig what I'm saying? We've had a lot of guests on this show. It's too many to name, but we do appreciate everybody that took time out to sit down with us on Saturdays and Tuesdays and Sundays and Fridays with Coach A and Impact. We do appreciate everybody who has sat down with us and giving their opinions or just joining the show and listening to the show, being faithful family members every Saturday, waking up early because we jump on here early. We appreciate all that, man. So I'm just looking for a lot of growth. I love the fact that we started this as a 4-man team. You know what I'm saying? And we added 4 amazing souls to this family that is a big part of this whole family with Cree, Mike, Uncle Pudge, and Coach A. So we appreciate you guys becoming a part of this family and realizing the vision of this, and y'all obviously saw something in this for y'all to join it. Y'all obviously saw something in it that can possibly help or do something for another soul or ear. So that's my synopsis, if I said that right, on season 1. I can't wait for season 2. Anybody else?
Sound like you said it all, brother.
Didn't he? I was about to tell him to stop, but
personally, I look forward to doing some outings. I think that'll be so much fun to get out and do some fun stuff together, like these one-on-one basketball challenge.
One-on-one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody watching the TV show?
Say what?
I was like, nobody watching the TV show.
This is a show. We gotta. I think we should add some variety of stuff. You know, obviously going out to different jobs and doing different stuff like that. I think we can, come together and record it and do a bunch of stuff like that as well. Just to, because obviously we want to be entertaining as also. So as well as informative. So I think that's good to be able to get in touch with different professions, different jobs, and be able to show people that experience and tell them our experience and what we felt like, doing that as well. So those are just ideas that I thought about would be fun and interesting for everybody to do. It's going to take some commitment and some scheduling and stuff like that. But, I think it's a great idea personally.
Yeah, we definitely need to get together and do some lives in person with each other. That'll be, I think, absolutely good. Mike, man, you came up with this question. What's your thoughts before we lead out? We'll get Uncle Pudge and Cree and Jimbo. If anybody else have anything else, what you got, Mike?
My biggest, I think, better content. You know what I'm saying? Because the longer you think about it, you know what I'm saying, the better the questions be, the deeper the questions can be. I think that we've given our fans, our family, a good cue of who we are. I'm looking forward to the interviews. Season 2 with our interviews. That's what the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to being a part of Coach A's interview. Definitely looking forward to the interviews, man. Because like I said, man, when y'all did Cree's interview, and honestly, I've probably watched that twice, and it really got me like an insight on like her as a person. And it's kind of like dope. It's a dope idea because it's like now people kind of get to know who they watching. So it's like I look forward to watching everybody's interview and being a part of some of those interviews and just giving the fans more of like us per se. And that way give like more personal, like a deeper content so people can connect with us on a like the kind of a more personal level. So that's something I'm looking like forward to. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just like get my boy Telly a light and a camera, get my boy hooked up. Get my boy hooked up with a light and a camera.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Cree, what you got? Some people ready to go. What you got, Cree?
Come on, Jimbo.
I really don't have much to say. I just agree with what everyone's saying. Like just some new content, just grow, come back bigger and better, looking better. So that's basically
it. I look forward to Jimbo coming back to us.
Uncle Pudge, we'll let you finish it out.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more like giveaways.
Yeah, man.
Stuff,
We just
stuff
did one
dealing with the
today.
community, huh?
Yeah, we did some giveaways today, man.
Yeah, stuff dealing with the community. Like Coach got us out up a couple months. What that was like in January with the outreach.
Yeah, I think it was in March, wasn't it?
Yeah, March.
Yeah, it was in March.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, doing a couple more of those things and just helping and doing more for the community. But just like everybody else say, I think next year, next season is gonna be dope.
Yes, absolutely.
Come on, Jimbo. We know you're ready to go.
Go ahead, Uncle.
You know what, man? Just looking forward to hanging out with y'all some more. That's just, see what, new things have transpired, new mindsets, whatever. Just, new content, hopefully reaching out and collecting new fans and new family members like y'all said, man. I just enjoy y'all. That's all, really. I seriously just enjoy y'all. Y'all like the highlight of my week. And with that being said, that's it for Family Talk. The barbecue.
That's it. That's
see y'all in season 2.
See y'all season 2. Jimbo, at least say bye to him, Jimbo.
We know you done with the show.
We know you done, Jimbo. Mama D gotta talk to him some more.
Lord have mercy.
All right, y'all. We love y'all, family. We'll see y'all season 2.